In today's Sunrise Smart Start, the man who pled guilty to attacking a former congressman and gubernatorial candidate, he's been sentenced now in federal court.
David Yakubon has been covering that story for months and months, sentenced to 3 years probation, avoiding jail time after hearing of his struggles with PTSD and alcoholism and losing his wife. The judge said she did not think prison time would be worthwhile. And among those asking for lenience, Lee Zeldin himself, the man Yakubon attacked in July of 2022.
A fallen U.S. Air Force major is coming home this morning. Major Terry Brayman of Pittsford was one of the 8 airmen killed in an Osprey crash in Japan in November. In fact, the entire Osprey fleet had to be grounded as a result of the investigation. Well, this dignified transfer will happen after 11 a.m., just around that time when the flight carrying Brayman's remains will land at the Rochester airport. News 8 will stream the ceremony on our website, rochesterfirst.com. And if you'd like to pay your respects, visiting hours are Thursday from 4 to 8 at Anthony Funeral Chapel, and the funeral for Brayman will be next Friday.
Today, one of the suspects accused of kidnapping a woman in Henrietta at the Microtel is due in federal court. 27-year-old Cordell Brooks faces at least one federal charge. Hasn't been confirmed what exactly that is. He was charged previously with sex trafficking, kidnapping, and assault alongside 27-year-old Shantiana Sims. Sims has already pleaded guilty to charges of kidnapping and assault. Brooks due in court this morning at 10:30.
A Canandaigua man and level 3 sex offender has been arrested again for exposing himself to a child. Police believe there are more victims here involving 54-year-old Paul Goodrell. He was arrested Saturday, accused of touching himself in front of a 7-year-old in a grocery store. Officers say they found him inside that very same grocery store the next day after the crime. Investigators say surveillance video has already confirmed for them that there are more victims in the store, and anyone with information, if you think you might have been a victim, contact the Canandaigua Police Department. Goodrell is charged with public lewdness and endangering the welfare of a child. He's also been arrested several times over the years for similar offenses.
Sunrise traffic early on for your Friday morning commute. We are good to go still. Map showing up green, everything at speed. That's the view over 490 for downtown. Check that update again at about 7:25. A lot of our favorite characters will be here this weekend for very special shows at Blue Cross Arena.
Oh, yes. I know it's fun for the kids, but it's fun for us, too.
Yes.
Folks who just love Disney. Aron Spitzer is one of those.
Stop.
I love it, Aron. What are you wearing out there at Disney on Ice?
You know, guys, I'm thinking of a career change, and I was like, why don't you audition for Moana while you're here on Disney on Ice? So this is one of the pieces from Moana. We have Colleen Clancy, who plays Belle. She's here to tell us a little bit about some props. Can you tell us about the prop I'm wearing?
Yes, so this is from our Moana segment. This is part of Moana's armor that she wears when she goes to Lalatai to see Tamatoa. So this is part of a few pieces that she has with her, which I can show you right here. We have a little drum that she uses as a distraction, a shield. Obviously, it's a shell, you know, we're in the water. And then we also have some properties from some other segments in the show, which you might recognize here. This is also from the Moana segment. These are our light up streamers during our shiny number. It's a really exciting number, lots of lights and colors and maybe a little disco ball action. Then over here we have the Enchanted Rose from Beauty and the Beast. And it's just so beautiful and one of my favorite properties in the whole show, I would say.
And then what's this one here?
This is Flynn Rider's satchel from Rapunzel. And if you want to reach in there, there might be a little
surprise?
something. Yeah. That looks like Rapunzel's crown, which he has stolen and hidden inside of his satchel. So it's always in there.
Oh my God, yes, because Flint is a thief, right?
A little bit, a little bit. He might not admit it though, I don't know.
What's it like to play Belle?
It is an absolute dream come true. I have loved the character of Belle for my whole life, and it's so fun to be able to be a part of such amazing numbers. My favorite number in the whole show is Be Our Guest, where Lumiere kind of takes Belle through all these different desserts, and the costumes are phenomenal. The song obviously is so iconic, and it's just so fun to be out there with my fellow castmates performing for everybody.
Well, guys, you know, if you're around, I'd go see Disney on Ice. I think I've sold it. Maybe they'll hire me. Who knows? But for now, we're going to throw it back to you.
Oh, fantastic, Aron. Thank you so much. It's going to be great weather
Good
for
weather.
getting out
Yes.
and maybe then taking a little time in at the ice rink.
Exactly. So if you do have to walk, I know the parking situation can get pretty tough during big events like this. The weather's going to be dry for that walk to Blue Cross Friday, Saturday. Sunday, though, as you're heading into Orchard Park, if you're heading out that way, looking at rain a good chunk of the daytime there, starting out from the morning all the way into the afternoon hours and right into Monday, too. So plenty to look at as we get into the weekend there, but at least it's warm for the time being. We'll take it where we can get it.
All right, we enjoy our Friday, don't we?
Gonna get outside, enjoy all of it today. Thank you so much for watching us here this Friday morning for Sunrise. Our next update in half an hour.
CBS Mornings is next. Thanks for joining us.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.